Your payment over there. I see you guys in the comments. But what most people don't know is I actually got started at this conference pretty much exactly 2 years ago. Let's post this Snapchat. Boom. I actually got started at this conference exactly 2 years ago. And that's kind of what this presentation is going to be about. There is a picture of me and Parker 2 years ago, October 2014. There's Parker in the background. Yeah, Pete Mezzo in the house. Yeah, what's good? And for you guys that know my channel, you know that it was totally a tag team effort. It all started with a dream to travel. And we quit our jobs like a lot of you did today. I know because you told me. You told me in the comments, so huge props for everyone that made it out today, whether you're just visiting or quitting your job. Huge, huge props. And it all started with a dream to travel, guys. And we booked that one-way ticket like a lot of you guys did today. So huge, huge props. But the coolest thing about YouTubing, and for those of you guys that don't know, my channel is called Living That Life. Started documenting the life out here in Southeast Asia a little bit over a year ago. I just hit 10,000 subscribers after officially posting YouTube videos consistently about every week. But the cool thing is we've been able to give back, and we got tons of people actually out here to the conference today through those videos. I see you guys out there. So the cool thing was we were highly, highly inspired by other YouTubers coming up, such as Johnny, such as Jabril, Mr. Think Outside the Box, in the building today. Both of them in the building today. So that's the coolest thing, is being able to give back and inspire people from all around the world to take action on starting their online business, on their travel dreams, whatever it may be. But this conference was the catalyst, was the lifeblood, the fuel that made all of these adventures happen, that made all those videos happen. How do you like that design, Quinn, right there? How do you like that? Beautiful, huh? Zeta Labs. I'm about to start Emoji Labs. Entire websites designed just from emojis. If you guys know Snapchat, you know I'm obsessed with emojis, guys. But yeah, it was our online business, our Amazon business, that allowed us to have the freedom to focus on our passions. And for us, that was travel, that was creating. So yeah, Johnny invited me to represent the Snapchat generation. And I've never heard that term before, but I guess, yeah, I am Snapchatting constantly every day. So good pick, Johnny. Good job. But yeah, I'm a blogger now, so it's work. It's work, Mom. Snap doing food porns at dinner, directing all that stuff. But yeah, you know, the Snapchat generation, the younger generation, I think that's kind of what you meant by that. You know, the newbies. So people who are just out here for the first time, just looking for something, and the people watching at home, whether you're still in school, fresh out of college, or whatever, this talk is kind of for you. People that are just in, whether you're in the dream phase or you're actively right now looking at some sort of online business, what is going to work for you? Because we came here just with a dream, didn't really know what was going to work for us. And so today I'm going to be showing some of our major keys that, in hindsight, allowed our dream to become our daily life. And so this is some of my best pieces of advice that people ask me every day. I get questions every day on social media, YouTube comments. First major key, lots of flowers. Always have flowers. You got to show love to your flowers. Always have a fresh cut. Okay, you guys, the Snapchat generation. If you're not in the Snapchat generation, you're not going to get that one. But you guys watch it. Yeah. There's a picture of Parker. That's our cat. This is at our apartment outside of Chiang Mai here. Yeah, we had to set that photo show up. But yeah, you're going to learn that our major keys for success. We're having a team, watching YouTube, attending a conference. Good shit, guys. Getting help from someone and wanting it real bad. Major key alert. So, talking about travel, I'm a big fan of philosophy. I'm a big student of philosophy. So I always like to paint the big picture about travel, about why. while we're doing it. I think it was Seneca that once said, what was the phrase, YOLO? I'm pretty sure that was him. So like, but I think like young people like to say YOLO, but I think like what they mean by that is living life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And travel embodies, for a lot of us, travel embodies living life to the fullest. New experiences, world experiences, you know, and especially traveling while we're young. You know, we're blessed with this good health. You know, let's not put it off. Anything can happen. You know, we could be in a wheelchair like Drake. But not that would stop us, because I actually interviewed another Chiang Mai homie named Thiru, and he actually backpacked across India solo in a wheelchair. So, hey, it ain't stopping us. Yeah, true. I do have a podcast about that on my channel. So in addition to that, I always like to remind myself and other people that we live in the most amazing time ever. So here's our little dose of Joe Rogan, Jason Silva, Alan Watts philosophy for the day. Allow me to be the philosopher for the day. You know what I mean? It's possible for the first time ever. Let's just remind ourselves, it's possible for the first time ever in history to see the entire planet in one lifetime. We live in an amazing time. We live in the age of flying buses. Here's us boarding a flying bus here in Africa, Mombasa, Kenya, and telepathic communication, a.k.a. the internet. God bless the internet, right? So we live in an amazing time, guys. Let's keep that in mind. And it's the easiest time to travel, really, ever. It's the easiest time. So because of that, cool photo, right? I kind of feel an obligation to see the world. I think I would deeply regret it if I didn't see the world that we were randomly born on before I died, knowing that it's possible. So that's kind of my deep philosophical mind as the deep thinker that I am. So we came to this conference 2 years ago, sitting in the back, just with a main vision of travel. So real quick, YOLO. I'm pretty sure Drake came up with that. You only live once. Pretty gosh darn sure. Quick, our story, how we got here. You know, it was 2013, fresh out of college. I was just working, slaving away, doing what you're supposed to do. Go get a job, get some money. And then 2 weeks in Thailand happened. There's me with some homies, on top of an elephant. 2 weeks in Thailand, and we took a short visit to Thailand. This is a stupid video I made in 2013 of our visit when I was filming vertically half the time. Yeah, we came a long way. After that trip, I was like, I will never film vertically again. Even my World Star, yeah, the World Star style vertical. Even my Snapchats are horizontal. I put some of those on YouTube even. So if you guys know the 4-hour work week, you know that 2 weeks is a little bit too weak. TOOWEAK. And so Parker and I decided to move back to Seattle and just said, let's live in Thailand for a year. Let's teach English or something. Boom! Okay, so we moved back to Seattle and moved into a 1-bedroom apartment to save that money to get back to Thailand. That was our plan. And we started our tag team mission to get back to Thailand. Saving that money, that's a major key, guys. I always tell people, if you want to get started, save that money. Stop blowing your money on useless shit. Okay, major key. And being on a team, major key. So I actually slept on a couch for a year. Yeah, true story. If you know my videos, you've heard that many, many times. We moved into a 1-bedroom studio apartment, as Parker Snapchats it. That's it right there. And this actually isn't the couch that I actually slept on. This is a random photo of me on the couch. It's the best one I could find. It's actually some time that I ate one too many weed brownies. But one of the major keys that I always tell people is YouTube. So we actually, when we moved into the apartment, we decided not to get cable TV. We just hooked up the Apple TV, and we started streaming YouTube on the TV every day. And who did we find? Mr. Johnny FD's videos. Like so many of us, got us out to Chiang Mai. Round of applause for Johnny, actually, real quick. Just for, sharing what's possible, just making this little video outside of Pun Space. So I remember vividly watching this video back in my apartment, sleeping on the couch. So through Johnny's videos, found out about this conference, he and Anton's conference that he put together 2014, and that was our excuse. Like a lot of you guys, use me as like I say, use me as your excuse. I say that in my videos. So that was our excuse to get back, so we booked our 1-week tickets like 6 months in advance. And because as entrepreneur minds, we understood that you are the average of the 5 people you associate with yourself with most. Major key alert, guys, and you guys get that. But hey, people at home, that's Tim Ferriss's best piece of advice. That's what he says to people. So a little bit more story real quick. Yes, at that time, I was known as the door-to-door guy. I was in door-to-door sales. That was part of my identity. I did that for multiple years. And it's awesome now that I'm selling online 1,000,000 times better. What took me so long? But hey, at least we made it. Started from the bottom, now we're here. And, going from being known as that Comcast guy that would knock on your door to being known as that kid who's living the dream. Life changes quick, to quote Johnny again. Life changes quick, guys. And I would actually here's a picture of me driving around Seattle on a rainy day, about to go knock some doors. That was me. And Parker, actually, at the time, he had a few jobs, but one of the funniest ones was working as a temp worker for UPS during the holidays, delivering packages. And here's actually a screenshot from a chat from last night. No kidding. He says, I would say at least 30 to 40% of the packages we delivered were Amazon when I was slaving. When I was slaving away. So we went from slaving to living that life, people. Now Amazon every day is delivering our packages to our lovely customers all around the world, all around America. And we even had, this is the 4-hour work week, target monthly income and expense sheet. We actually posted that on our wall. So we really wanted it. And this one right here, we used to have these poster boards on the wall. We used to draw stuff. I don't even know what's going on there, but it says "Get out of here" in huge letters. So we really wanted it bad, guys. That's one of the major keys. I think Blake drew this one. It just says "Get out of here." We were so motivated. We would do little storyboards about how we're going to leave the country. So highly, highly motivated, guys. And so long story short, came to the conference 2 years ago, and there's Parker with Johnny, is the Dropship Lifestyle 2014. Any DSL 14 people by chance in the building? Yeah, Johnny! Yeah, what's up? Me and you, buddy. And so, yeah, we met someone there who was crushing it with Amazon FBA. And we decided to give that a try and never looked back. Long story short. And of course, there's going to be struggles. I tell everyone, of course, there's going to be struggles. It's not going to be easy. In fact, our first product got scrapped. Yeah, Parker, I just looked up this photo. This is a picture. Our supplier had to destroy our first test order because of a patent issue. So here's a picture that our Chinese supplier sent us with these running belts cut with a knife because Alibaba, and here's a little message, Alibaba workers examine factory one by one, big cancellation, big loss this time, blah, blah, blah. But, and look at the date on that, February 2nd, 2015. So this is right before Chinese New Year. So we actually had to scramble really quick to find another test order, to find something different. We had 1 week because we were actually running out of money. And we had to flip this cash because, or else we would run out of money. Chinese New Year is going to take a month and a half. We would have ran out of money, had to go home. And so we ended up picking a product, scrambling something, and sent that to Amazon just in time. And it ended up working, luckily. So, but I always tell people, not every not every first product is going to work. Expect to have failures. Expect to have road bumps along the way. This was, kind of a scary time. It was down to the wire. But at the end, all you can do is become an acute observer of what is already working and adapt it. I say this a million times on my videos. Just copy someone who's already doing what you're trying to do and pay attention to what's working. And so now, after that product had some success, we start to have a little bit of passive income finally. And the best part of that is it's allowing us now to travel a little bit, to focus on our passion projects. And for me, that was filming. That was documenting. Like after a year here, I was like, man, we got to document this. So I bought the Canon G7 Next. Shout out to all the G7s in the building. And yeah, so it allowed us time to travel a little bit more, allowed me time to focus on filming, editing videos. It takes like 6 to 8 hours to edit like a good vlog video. So, it's a lot of time. That's like a full workday. So here are just some of the adventures we've been able to have with just a small online business. The coolest part about this is just one Amazon product selling at $39.99, more than 10 sales a day, was enough to pay for 2 people to travel around Southeast Asia and on a budget. So that's the cool thing, just one product. So here's some of the adventures. Saigon for 6 months. That's me on the motorbike in Saigon, a.k.a. my happy place. Shout out to all my Vietnamese fans. That's where my channel got started. All my Vietnamese fans from around the world. Shouts out to you guys. You guys are the OG fans right there. New Year's Eve in Singapore. My 3rd most popular video. 3 months in the Philippines, including going to a real cockfighting derby arena. My most viral video. Filipinos love YouTube. Kind of went viral, and they love cockfighting. I went viral kind of in the Philippines. And a 1-week Euro trip, including smoking weed in Amsterdam coffee shops. My 2nd most popular video. Those are great ones. All these are great ones. You got to check them out, guys. I tell you. And most recently, a 1-month road trip around Kenya to visit our best friend Blake, who actually drew that diagram earlier in our apartment. There's him in the middle. There's me, Parker, and the homies. Needless to say, incredible stuff. There's us in Nairobi, Kenya, one of the major hubs of Africa. And needless to say, amazing time, guys. Safaris, lions, beaches, everything. It was just amazing. We actually met a real nomadic tribe. Johnny, I guess we didn't invent this nomad thing, it turns out. These people in Africa, it turns out they've been doing it for like a while. Like beginning of human history or something. Anyways, no. At the end of the day, we would not have been able to, if we had corporate jobs back home, we would not have been able to take that month off and say, yes, Blake, we're going to be there for that 1-month trip that you put together. He invited, all the homies out. And we were able to make that just because we had a little bit of online income. One Amazon product selling at $39.99. So that's the magic, some of the magic, the priceless memories that can happen by just having a small online business. During this trip, I filmed and edited more than I've ever filmed and edited in my life. There's 20 full videos from Africa on my channel, and no one can ever take those memories away from us. Priceless time, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. YOLO, racking up those memories, those priceless memories. I'm going to be able to watch these with all of us. We're going to be able to watch these when we're old and die laughing at all of these, how young we are and how much fun we're having. And there's us again, kicking it with the Samburu in Kenya, kicking it with the fam. And so a little bit about starting YouTube. It was strictly for fun, and it still strictly is for fun. I had always been making videos on my phone, Snapchatting, and so when I bought the camera, that was kind of just the natural progression, the natural next level. I just wanted to document all these fun times that we were having. I wanted to make videos that I wanted to see. So when people ask me about starting YouTube, I just tell them like scratch your own itch, like Tim Ferriss says for his podcast. If there's a video that you want to see on a subject, then make that video. Just scratch your own itch, and you'll be fine if you're trying to start YouTube. Just met a kid over there about to start YouTube, you know. We are the YouTube generation. So like other people may have Game of Thrones or whatever they watch, Parker and I, we watched travel vlogs, like the Casey Neistats and the like. So filming is just kind of like normal to us. Like it's what you do when you travel. You film yourself and you document all your travels. We're on vacation, right? So just keep scratching your own itch. Just keep it 100. Be you, and you'll be fine with YouTube. People will eventually notice. And so again, in summary, guys, if you're just starting out, these are my major keys. If you just have a dream and don't really know what to do, these are my biggest pieces of advice. Having a team, guys, to reiterate. Having a partner in crime. Or someone to put your mind together to make the dream happen. I don't think we would have done it by ourselves. Watching YouTube. Turn off the TV. I tell everyone, turn off the TV. Start watching YouTube. You are what you eat. It's so true. It's corny, like the law of attraction and shit, but it's true. You are what you eat. We watched Casey Neistat and Jabril and Johnny and all these travel vloggers, and then we eventually became them. Attending a conference. Everyone, first of all, round of applause, all you guys that came out today. Pat someone on the back next to you. Good shit. Good shit. Everyone that came. Like, really, huge props to everyone that made it out today. And then what we did at this conference is we actually found someone to help us. We found our friends that helped us with Amazon FBA. So hopefully maybe you can find someone that's already crushing it that can help you start your business if you're just getting started. And then, of course, wanting it real bad. You saw the posters in our room. We had posters of Thailand. You know, it just seemed like yesterday that I was sleeping on the couch, eating cereal every day, and now I haven't cooked for myself or bought in groceries in 2 years. So the dream is real, guys. That was us in the back, and hopefully see some of you guys up here on the stage in a couple years. Thank you, Johnny. Thanks, guys.